and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Chelsea, and if you're new around here, we like to do beauty related content on this channel. If that's something that you like, then please hit subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, then please click on the little bell and you'll be notified of every time that I upload. So in today's video, we was actually testing out a few new things to my collection which I wasn't expecting to test out today. I was mainly expecting to do a Huda Beauty Rose Quartz testing video because I had a comment on my declutter video, which if you haven't watched, then I'll post that down below, and can you review the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette? So here we are. So I really wanted to test this out. It's obviously new to my collection, and here is the palette in all its glory, and we come up with this Euphoria inspired kind of makeup look, which I'm absolutely here for. And we also tested out the Plouise cut carver. I don't know why, because at first I was going with the cut crease moment, and then I decided to just put shimmer all over my lid, not because I failed with the cut crease, but because that's just what I prefer to do. And then we also tested out the Cash Beauty nude ombre lip set and a little bit of the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetic highlighter. This video is mainly for the Huda Beauty palette, but I thought, you know what, whilst I'm here, let's test out some more new products. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, see swatches, hear about the palette, and please stay tuned. I've had my eye on this palette for ages, like as soon as it came out, because I really liked the last one last year. Was it last year? The Naughty Nude? Pretty sure it was last year, which I done a video on, which if you haven't seen that, then I'll link that down below. But I'm really liking her larger palettes now, and she only releases them once a year, around about the same time each year, so it's usually like a month or two before Christmas, I think it is. So they actually retail for £58. I bought this on Boxing Day in Boots, because Boots seem to have a lot of 20% off premium beauty, especially in my store in town anyway, so I got obviously 20% off, which was obviously a little bit of a bargain, and it was the last one left as well, so that is a sign. And I just absolutely love the colour story, but at first I was thinking, is it like Mercury retrograde? But it's nothing like Mercury retrograde. It's literally more cool toned, mauve, however you say it, and yeah, a whole lot of goodness. So I'll show you a close-up shot because the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of my fave packaging. So it says, inspired by Huda's fave crystal, fall in love at first sight, this mesmerising eyeshadow palette, and embrace the energy of the rose quartz. Create to recharge your makeup bag with the best beauty vibes and magnetic makeup looks. Play and create with 18 rosy tints and earthy shades and 5 super wearable precious textures. So the palette includes 8 velvety soft pigmented mattes, which I can confirm they are very soft and velvety, 3 high shine buttery metallics, 3 pearly soft shine metallics, 3 quartz inspired multi shimmer marble creams, and 1 crushed stone pearly gloss hybrid. Minimal fallout and kickback, and includes a large mirror. So yeah, and I'll actually pop on screen swatches, and I just wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting those swatches. I wasn't expecting, wow. For £58 you kind of are expecting, but I feel like sometimes these premium brands are very hit and miss, and I can honestly say I'm absolutely in love with this palette. If you want to see how I created this look, then please stay tuned. So we have done this eye off camera, and I've absolutely been loving these shimmers. Like, look how pretty they are. I've tried to include as much as possible, but yeah, this is what we are looking like. And obviously we will do the lower lash line once I've got all my face makeup on. I just need some lip balm because my lips are so dry. So first of all, you know the drill, we're going in with the Plouise Ace Shade 2, and I'm just going to pop a bit on the back of my hand. I'm just taking a Plouise 7072 brush, and I'm just going to pop this all over my lid, and I'm going to bring it out as well. And then, as always, I get my large fluffy brush, just a cheap brush, and I'm just blotting that in. I've done it a bit differently to how I usually do it because I didn't really know what direction I was going. I just wanted to have a little play with this palette. So first of all, I'm going to take just this cheap brush. It's from like Amazon or something. I'm going to go in with Cherish, so the really soft pink shade here. And with the shade, because it is so fair, so light, you do have to build it up, but it's really, really soft. I'm just plonking that in my inner corner. Really beautiful shade. It's not really picking up well on camera, but it is more visible in person. I'm going to go in with my Plouise 230 brush, and we're going to go into Happiness, which is more of like a bubblegum pink here. And I'm just going to put that next to it. and just taking the colour and then we're winging it out. So now I'm going to go back in with my Cherish, the really light pink, my light brush, and just blend the outer bit out to my temple. The next shade, we're going to go in with a Plouise 118 brush, and we're going to go into Serenity. So like this nice mauve shade, mauve. I'm just going to run that through the crease and then flick it out. Blending really nicely together. Then we're going to take a Morphe M562 brush, which is a really small blending brush, and we're going to go into Precious. So this really cool toned mauvey grey, and we're just going to run this in the crease. And again, I'm going to flick it out as well. And then let's go back into our previous shade, so Serenity. Make sure it's all blended seamlessly. So then we need to add the darkest colour, so we're going to go into Mantra. So this really, I think it's like a grey, purpley kind of colour. And I'm just using a Morphe M152 brush, so a really small shaded brush. And I'm just really tightly putting it into the crease, just on the outer edge there. And creating that wing shape as well. Okay, now we're going to go in with our previous brush into Precious and just help blend that out a bit. Okay, so we've got that laid down. So now we're actually going to use the Plouise Cut Carver. So I hadn't actually used this before today, so it just basically looks like Vaseline in a big heart jar, but you know, I really wanted to try it. Just taking another Plouise 7027 brush, 7072, I said that right, didn't I? And I'm just gonna dip into it. So I coat both sides with quite a lot of product, and then basically stamp and map out exactly where you want to, all the product that you want to remove. So basically like your lid, your cut crease, and then yeah. So I basically stamp then drag down rather than wipe. And then I'll wipe my brush off, and then I'll go back into the product again, coat both sides. And this bit I'll just drag up to my temples like that. And then yeah, so basically got the shape. I don't think you can tell on camera, but I can see exactly where it is. And then I'll just get one of those Q-tips, but the ones that are pointy, and I'll just go around that shape basically and just remove the product. So there we go, it's cut my crease basically. So now I'm just going to go in with another Plouise brush, so the same one that I used to apply the base, and I'm just going to use some more base and put that all over my lid, so then the shimmer shadows have got something to stick to. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm cutting my crease anyway, because I've got glitter. Oh, we'll just go with it now. Now this is the fun part, we're just going to mix a lot of the shimmer shadows and create this really nice duochrome. So first of all, we're going to go in with, just going to take a Plouise 122 brush, which is a really small pack-on brush, and we're going to go in with Empowered. So this dark shimmer here, we'll just pop that on the outer edge. And then we're going to mix Cosmic Love, so this shimmer shade, which is beautiful, Blissful, which is this shimmer shade, and then Moon Magic, which is this shimmer shade. So these three together, which are beautiful. So first Cosmic Love, just look at that. Then I think it was Blissful, and then Moon Magic. And then this is now why I don't know why I did a cut crease, because I'm going to take Moon Magic and place it all up here. I just wanted to try out the Carver. And then just make sure Empowered is blended in on the edge. Things are just so much better when it comes to shimmer shades. Tap a bit of Blissful over the top for that extra pizzazz. And just look at that as like an ethereal goodness. Oh, it is so nice. And then we're just going to go back with our Morphe brush. And I'm going to go into Mantra, so our dark matte shade, and just pop that on the outer edge. I'm going to get my Plouise base, and I'm going to pop it there. And I'm just going to fill in that bit with the matte shade. So it's a bit like that. So hold it there. Make sure it's all blended in. So I'm just going to use the Sky High mascara and really coat my lashes. Because I've got half lashes. And then I've just got the Cash Beauty Crystal Nights eyelash set, and I've used After Dark, and I've basically just cut them down because I don't really like these lashes, I'm not going to lie. They're just very straight out and not really flexible. So I'm just going to take my eyelash curlers, just try and curl them for application. And then whilst that's drying, I'm just going to pop my finger into Energize, so this goldy shade here, just a little bit, because it's very, very pigmented. I'm just going to pop that on my brow bone. Then I'm just going to take a Plouise 264 brush, it's just a pencil brush. Just make sure that it's blended in. Like very Euphoria, which is anybody watching that at the moment, because I'm in love with it. So now I'm just going to take my Illamasqua liner pen and do a liner moment and wing. Oh god, that makes me scared. That was easy. And I'm just taking my white and I'm just going to smudge it along on my part. And then I'm just going to go back into the palette, Moon Magic, just on my finger, and then just press it again so it goes over the liner a bit. Okay, so that's the eyes basically done, so I'm just going to hop off camera to the rest of my face and then we'll come back and finish the lash line. So we are back and our face is basically done. I have put on the liquid blush and I've put on Made by Mitchell's Sweet Cheek, which is a really blush pink. But I think I want to mix a bit of Happiness, that shade, and Serenity, and apply that as a bit of a blush. So I'm just going to dip my Spectrum A05 brush into both shades and then just tap off, because obviously this is going to be a shadow, so it's going to be very, very pigmented. And I'm just going to put that up here. A bit more of Happiness. Oh my god, absolutely love those as blush shades. That's so nice. And then I'm going to take my highlighter brush and I'm going to go into Energized. So that shade here, really lightly, because I think this will look a really nice highlight shade, which, yes, it does. Just on the high points on my cheeks. Look at that, bloody hell. Does leave a little bit of a cast actually when I look forward. Let me grab my sponge and let's fix that, shall we? What's the lightest shade? That's light. Oh, Self-Love. Popped a bit on my sponge. Would that work? That works quite nice actually. I can't tell. Have I got a cast? I can't tell. I don't know if it's because lighting, because that is automatically got a shadow on this side anyway. So I'm just going to take my pencil brush, my Plouise one, and I'm going to go into Joy. So this pink shimmer here, because we've not got into that yet. And I'm just going to run this along my inner part of my lower lash. Okay, we'll go back into our dark shade, so Mantra, just run that on the outer edge. So I am going to pop a bit of my new Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Ice, just on a small blending brush. So I forgot, oh, that is blinding. Just wanted a bit more of a whiter high. Oh my god, why have I not used this yet? Oh. I'm going to pop that in my inner corner as well. Oh, wow. Let's go with the Cash Beauty Nude Ombre Lip Liner. Right, let's go with the Cash Beauty Nude Ombre Lipstick, which is a really nice beigey nude. I haven't actually used this on yet, so... Oh, that is beautiful. And I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star gloss. It's got a slight mauve tint to it. And it just smells absolutely divine. I'm going to go into the palette again, and I might go in with the glossy shade, you know? So I popped some of the pearls in there, and it's really pigmented now. And I'm going to hit that. Does that work? I need to really dig in, but I feel like I'm going to hit pan on it. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's giving it a really nice iridescent sort of little shine to it. So this is the finished look. Let me know down below what you think. So we used quite a few new products in this video, and I wasn't actually expecting to use them. So obviously we've used the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette, which I do actually really like. I really recommend. I definitely think her newer, larger pan palettes are so much better compared to like her first two releases, which were obviously in my last declutter. If you had seen it, if you haven't seen it, then I'll link that down below for you. But yeah, absolutely love this palette. The shimmers are to die for. The mattes blend beautifully. They're so soft and buttery, and yeah, really unique colour story as well. Some may say it's a bit washed out, but when you actually see it in person, it's not actually that bad. You've got your few dark shades to help darken your eye looks, but just the shimmers are just so unique. And even that gloss shade, I don't really know what it's meant to be for, like the hybrid shade, but it works really well on top of your lips, so I'm just going to use it as that. So that's the Rose Quartz palette. The Carver from Plouise. I actually really like this product. It worked really well. Even though we haven't really stuck with the cut crease, it was fun to actually use this and to show it in this video. So it was a technique that I was sort of using from before anyway, so this does make it a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier than Vaseline at removing, because that's what I was using before. So if you was using Vaseline before, then I definitely recommend trying this out, because yeah, it just makes it that little step easier. It just actually removed the shadow a lot easier than what Vaseline was. Then some other new products that I've used, the Cash Beauty Nude Ombre set, so the ombre lipstick and lip liner went on really nicely. Perfect nude, you know me, I love a good nude. And then also the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighter. I wasn't expecting to use this today. I wanted to just lighten the highlight a little bit, because obviously we use shadow, left a bit of a cast, but blinding. Absolutely blinding. So yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and let me know down below if you've tried any of these products and what ones were your favourite, and hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Bye!